to begin the online MA Russian launch program. And I'd like to now ask the moderator of today's program to start the proceedings, please, Dr. Navneet Kumar. I'm sorry, Mr. Bhattacharya, who is a consultant in the French language with the School of Foreign Languages here. So, Mr. Bhattacharya, please feel free to begin.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible? Hello. Yeah. So, namaskar, good morning, dobre utra, bonjour, annyeonghaseyo, guten morgen, buenos dias. Welcome to School of Foreign Languages of Indira Gandhi National Open University. May I now request the director of the school, Professor Malti Mathur, to deliver her opening remarks. Hello.
Acharya has wished all of us a good morning in so many different languages. It's not possible to have a bad morning after that or a bad day after that. So thank you so much. And it is with great pleasure that I welcome all of you here today. It is wonderful to have you with us. And our honored guests today, it's very nice that Ms. Yulia Araiva, who is with the Russian Embassy in India, she's the first secretary and she's the head of the Cultural Center. She has recently come to India, and I wish her a very warm welcome, not only to our university this morning, but to our country as well. And I'm sure that she has already realized and seen how vast and different and diverse our country is, and how rich it is in cultural affairs and the cultural events that we produce and we have to offer to anyone who comes to our country. So a very warm welcome to her. And we are also very grateful that Dr. Elena Tereshenko has joined us all the way from Russia. She's a professor she's the head of the department at the University of Murmansk and the Arctic State University in Russia. She's the head of the Department of Arts and Design.
Добрый день.
In spite of the time difference, Ms. Tereshenko has today. And we also have Dr. of the Center for Russian Studies in the Jawaharlal Nehru University, JNU, New Delhi. And we are very happy, sir, that you have joined us today. And I'm doubly happy to welcome you because you are also one of our school board members. And all our programs, the study programs, have to go through our school board in order to reach fruition as it has today. And we are very happy that we have been able to bring the MA program in Russian to our students all over the world. And India has always followed and believes in the dictum that the entire world is one family, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. And what better way to express this than to learn each other's languages, to know more about each other's literatures and cultures, and bring us all together in a common thread of humanity. So at the end of it all, no matter what language we speak, no matter what kind of geographical part of the world we are in, we are at the end of it human beings with love and poetry. So this is our way of bringing together the entire world. In the School of Foreign Languages, we offer a number of programs. We offer a number of study programs in various languages, which was so beautifully encapsulated by Mr. Bhattacharya when he wished us all in so many different languages. So this is our way of keeping the world together. And I would like to welcome you all today. I'd also like to say welcome and a very hearty thank you to our Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao, who is a constant motivator, who is a constant support in everything that we do. Thank you very much, sir, and I welcome you here this morning. And our Pro Vice Chancellor of the school, Professor Sumitra Kukreti, who is a professor of English. She is always there at our back, trying to find out what needs to be done, what is the kind of support that we require. So thank you very much, ma'am, and welcome this morning. And I would also like to welcome all the directors and heads of divisions who have joined us today and to celebrate this launch of the new program. And of course, all our regional centers, the regional directors of our regional centers who keep the machinery of this huge university moving so smoothly and efficiently. A very warm welcome to all of you. And the director of our EMPC, our Electronic Media and Production Center, is here as well. That is a very important component in our materials, because we are a distance education university. We produce printed materials. We also put our materials online. He's there as well. So, and I would like to welcome you all this morning and for being here with us. Thank you and namaskar.
Thank you, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, please. Please go on. You're audible.
Hello. Ma'am, I am joining from two different lines because I have a feeling that my connection is not proper here. So in National Education Policy 2020 says that Article number 4.20, in addition to high quality offerings in Indian languages, English and foreign languages, such as Korean, Japanese, Thai, French, German. Sorry, ma'am, because I think there is some anomaly in. Hello.
Yes, you're audible, but if you have joined from two different connections simultaneously, then we will have this problem.
Okay, sorry, ma'am. So I'll just
disconnect
the other one.
Yes, yes.
So,
yes, and you're perfectly audible.
Okay. In addition to high quality offerings in Indian languages, English, foreign languages such as Korean, Japanese, Thai, French, German, Spanish, Portuguese, and Russian will also be offered at the secondary level for students to learn about the cultures of the world and to enrich their global knowledge and mobility according to their own interests and aspirations. Taking this aspiration forward, the School of Foreign Languages has taken initiative in last few years to offer world-class education. And in consonance with NEP, Dr. Shivaji Vaskar, the coordinator of Russian program, is here to introduce the MA program. May I now call on Sir to introduce the program?
Thank you, Tato. I would like to welcome once again our Honorable Vice Chancellor, PVC Ma'am, Professor Sumitra Kukreti, all our PVCs, and our distinguished guests from the Russian Embassy, Yulia Araiva, distinguished guests from Russia, Yelena Tereshenko, and our beloved expert, Arunim Bandyopadhyay sir, and all my friends and colleagues here, and our former students and present students who have also joined from across the world. This is a great moment for me personally and for our School of Foreign Languages. because this is a program which we conceived only a few years back with the encouragement and guidance of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, our director, former directors, PVC, and all our support staff who has helped us enormously in order to bring out this big master's level 72 credit worth program in 1 year. So this is a momentous occasion for all of us. Big congratulations to all of us. Each one of us has contributed immensely in that. MA in Russian is being taught in India by only a few universities. Into that, only IGNOU has emerged as a leading university, not only in India, but in the world, who has brought this MA level program in Russian through open and distance learning. So this is a big achievement for a university like IGNOU, who is a world leader in open and distance learning. It has again proved in the field of foreign languages. So I'm very happy, especially for the contribution of our present director, Professor Malti Mathur ma'am. She has encouraged me almost everyday basis that Shivaji, you have to continue working hard and bring out this program as promised. So here we are with you all. With that, a big congratulations. And now from today onwards, our new year begins. So Snovim Godam, our friends from Russia, it's in Russian, Happy New Year. And this program has been kept in, the design and development of this program has been prepared, developed, keeping in mind the requirement of NEP 2020, as well as per the UGC guidelines for NET, because our students would be able to qualify for NET if they successfully complete the program. And we have also kept in mind the skill-based components in this particular program, which has 12 courses, out of which 5 courses are offered in the first year. Second year, it will be having 7 courses, out of which there are professional courses like translation, interpretation, and business Russian, which is we have done a need assessment survey, and we have seen the syllabus and the curriculum of many universities of India and abroad. And that is why, with the help of experts from JNU, from other university, from Russia, we could make such a beautiful syllabus, and then the content, which is not only enriched, but it is multimedia based. So in addition to that, the students who would be enrolling in this program, they would be able to get a PG diploma in Russian if they complete successfully the first year, and if they wish to leave the program. It has a modular approach, as we have been told by the National Education Policy components for foreign languages as well. Plus, who would complete the entire 2 years program, they will get a degree in Master of Arts in Russian. And they will get a placement in different kind of industry. You know very well that we have deep ties with Russia in defense sector, in pharmaceutical sectors, in gems and jewelry, carpet and design, arts, aesthetics. So there are a lot of different opportunities available for our existing students as well as prospective students who would be enrolling in this program. And this program is reasonably cost, and as per IGNOU's policy, reach the unreached. So this program, with the help of our RSD, our RDs from different RCs, is reaching all over India through their RCs. And as per policy of the IGNOU, no student will be denied admission who situated in anywhere in India. So this is a great initiative taken by our university to give admission to each and every student who wish to join the program. Plus, with the help of EMPC, audio video materials being developed, it will be provided by EMPC repository as well as eGyanKosh, which is the national repository of IGNOU for providing the e-content as well as audio video material. In addition to that, with the present Vice Chancellor's initiative, we are very much available, and we have great presence over social media like Facebook and Twitter. So we will be having our own accounts over there, and channels will be created so that students have seamless access to our program. With this, I would like to congratulate each one of us, and we seek blessings of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, and PVC ma'am for this momentous occasion. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Professor Bhaskar, Dr. Bhaskar, for your wonderful intervention. And in addition to what he has just underlined, I would also like to say that this program has the feature of IGNOU's signature style. That means you can take this course over 4 years And after completion of 1 year, you can also exit it with a diploma course, as it has been already mentioned in the coursework. So with this flexibility and other aspects of it, it brings us again back to the new education policy, which also underlines the importance of comparative literature. Today, we have our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Sumitra Kukreti, who is an outstanding academic with teaching career spanning over 3 decades. She has worked on 20th century literature, English as a language, English literature, and comparative literature, along with
We seem to have lost our moderator to network issues, and I'd now like to, he has already introduced our Pro Vice Chancellor as an outstanding academic. I had already mentioned that she is a professor of English and she has vast experience in teaching. And as I mentioned earlier again, she has been a great bulwark and support to us here at the School of Foreign Languages. I'd now like to request her to say a few words. Professor Sumitra Kukreti, Pro Vice Chancellor.
Thank you, Professor Mathur. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao ji, distinguished guests, Mrs. Yulia Areyeva, First Secretary, Russian Embassy, Delhi, Dr. Elena Tereshkova, Mamarik Arctic University, Russia, and Dr. Arunim Bandyopadhyay from Center of Russian Studies, JNU. My fellow Pro Vice Chancellors, heads of divisions, regional directors, program coordinator, Dr. Shivaji Bhaskar, and other faculty from SOFL. Good morning to one and all. This is really very happy occasion for all of us because today School of Foreign Languages is launching master program in Russian. At the outset, I would like to acknowledge this initiative by SOFL. Foreign language programs are in great demand in India, but very limited universities offer these programs. This is a matter of great pride for that IGNOU is the first open university in the country to launch MA in Russian through ODL mode. And as we all know that IGNOU is known for the quality of its content, so I believe that this master's program in Russian has immense potential to attract students. It will definitely take this school to the next level. The program coordinator, Dr. Shivaji Bhaskar, deserves appreciation and accolade for this initiative. Since last 1 year, he was working tirelessly in preparing the SLM, recording video, and taking care of the other necessary requirements for designing this program. I appreciate his dedication and devotion to the cause. After all said and done, the real motivating spirit behind all this endeavor is our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao ji, who has been consistently encouraging and motivating the school to introduce new programs. Without his vision, sense of involvement, and passion, it would not have been possible. I congratulate Professor Malti Mathur, Director, School of Foreign Languages, Program Coordinator, and entire IGNOU fraternity for launch of this program, and I convey my best wishes to the school. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I hope this time I'm audible and I have logged on from a different account, and my sincere apologies to everybody for the technical hitch that I'm facing. And now, as we are underlining the cultural diversity and also the necessity of foreign languages at different levels, we have with us Mrs. Yulia Areyeva, the First Secretary and Head of Cultural Department, Embassy of Russian Federation in India. She has recently joined, and she has been entrusted with the responsibility of looking after the cultural activities related to Russian language, literature, and arts. She is also marked her presence and was in the limelight for her eloquent speech in Hindi. Madam, आपको स्वागत है हमारा launch program में. And now I would like to request you to say a few words, ma'am.
नमस्कार, आपका स्वागत है प्यारे दोस्तों. मुझे बड़ी खुशी है आपसे मिलकर, ऑनलाइन मिलकर से. Many thanks for this warm welcome from all of you. It's of course my pleasure and my honor to witness the launching of this unique program, MA program in Russian language today, and my heartiest congratulations to all the organizers, to Dr. Shivaji Bhaskar, to the Honorable Vice Chancellor, to the Director of School of Foreign Languages, Dr. Mathur. So it's really a unique event today, and my congratulations to all of you. And I would like to say a few words about Russian language in India, because India is our traditional partner, which has always showed great interest in Russian language, which is the most geographically widespread language in Eurasia. And the fact that Russian has contributed a great deal to the development of world civilization is undisputable. And the galaxy of brilliant Russian scholars and academicians who conduct their scientific researchers in various fields, from astronomy and chemistry to literature and philosophy, expressed their immortal ideas and discoveries in Russian language. And today, Russian serves as the medium of communication and cultural exchange, which enables us to preserve the common cultural space, not only in CIS countries, but with the Russian-speaking people all over the world. Russian language continues to be our common heritage and a strong base for friendship and cooperation with other nations. And turning the pages of history back, I would like to mention that the imperative to start studies of Russian language and culture was discussed between the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, with world famous great Russian artist and thinker Nicholas Roerich before 1947. And nowadays, as Dr. Shivaji Bhaskar was told, have already told us, among graduates of Russian language are successful doctors, scholars, business persons, and military officers, scientists, tourist guides, engineers working in IT companies. So, like Kudankulam nuclear power plant and Indian space research organizations. So I think that this program, which we are launching today, is quite actual, and I wish it very success. And Russian Embassy in Delhi remains continuously committed to further deepening cooperation between Indira Gandhi National Open University and Russian universities. So I think it would be a good idea to start cooperation with some other Russian universities and to start some student exchanges and teachers, professors exchanges. It would be quite useful, and do not hesitate to apply to the embassy for assistance in this way. So to conclude, I would like once again wish all the success to the organizers of this program, to the students, to the professors, to wish you new academic achievements and sound health and all the success. Good luck.
Bolshoi Spasiba, ma'am. Thanks a lot. It was really very assuring and very inspiring. And we would definitely look forward to formal collaboration with your institution and with ours. And with this, we would underline another aspect of national education policy launched in 2020. The article number 4.15 says that the developed countries around the world have amply demonstrated being well educated in one's language, culture, and traditions is not a determinant, but indeed a huge benefit to educational, social, and technological advancement. Indians' languages are among the most richest, most scientific, most beautiful, and most expressive in the world. With the huge body of ancient and as well as modern literature, film, and music written in these languages that helps India's national identity and wealth. For the purposes of cultural enrichment as well as national integration, all young Indians should be aware of rich and vast area of culture, language, and treasures in every aspect of culture. And this brings us to the transdisciplinary approach of education that we are following today at IGNOU. And today we have with us Dr. Yelena Tereshenko, the head of the Department of Arts and Designs, Murmansk Arctic State University, Russia. She is one of the chief contributors in the design and development of our Russian program. Her department was established in 2015, and she is especially important to us because of the multidisciplinary nature of her department. Now, may I request Dr. Tereshenko to deliver her speech.
Добрый день. Я приветствую вас из Мурманского арктического государственного университета. Я благодарю всех коллег за возможность принять участие в разработке программы по истории русской культуры. Это был незабываемый опыт, и работа над этим курсом, я думаю, что обогатит не только меня, но и наших студентов в том числе, потому что мы обсуждали многочисленные проблемы и изучали, естественно, историю русской культуры. История культуры и цивилизации, история любой страны – это история деятельности человечества в лучших его проявлениях. История жизни и творчества замечательных людей, изменивших наш мир. И именно курс «История русской культуры» и вообще история культуры, они должны показывать вот об этих замечательных людях. Россия внесла огромный вклад в историю мировой культуры. Постичь ее можно вдумчивым изучением, помочь в котором главная цель настоящего курса. В нем вы найдете сведения о процессе зарождения, путях становления и достижениях русской цивилизации за более чем тысячелетнюю историю ее существования. В данном курсе лекций представлена краткая история русской культуры с древнейших времен до сегодняшнего дня. Курс содержит систематизированную информацию о материальной и духовной культуре русского народа, о эволюции ценностей и традиций, хозяйственного и бытового уклада, а также об основных достижениях русской цивилизации в науке и искусстве. В мою задачу входила разработка юнита, посвященного XVIII, XIX и началу XX века. Следует отметить, что данный курс – это лишь введение в русскую культуру. Для глубокого изучения материала вы можете обратиться к первоисточникам, так как это поможет узнать значение и смысл произведений Достоевского, Толстого, красоту икон Рублева или полотен русских портретистов XVIII века, музыку Чайковского, Прокофьева. Данный курс является кратким изложением исторической эволюции русской культуры, а современные цифровые технологии помогут ближе познакомиться с произведениями русского искусства. Мы стремились к тому, чтобы представить, пусть и кратко, небольшую часть основополагающих фактов, на которые стоит обратить первоочередное внимание. Особенности русской культуры определяются этническими, географическими, историческими факторами, внутренними процессами и внешними явлениями. Пограничное положение российской цивилизации между Западом и Востоком определило ее евразийский характер, наличие в ней различных культурно-этнических компонентов. Как и другие страны, Россия при своем возникновении и развитии испытала воздействие культур разных народов, многое заимствовала у них и, в свою очередь, делилась с ними своими достижениями. Поэтому я очень рада представить свою часть курса, посвященную русской культуре, и еще раз благодарю всех коллег, которые позволили принять участие в данном проекте. Я желаю успехов студентам, которые будут осваивать всю программу, и в частности этот курс. И, конечно, предлагаю помощь Мурманского Артического государственного университета в освоении русского языка. Возможно, общение выпускников данной программы в виде онлайн-конференции. И, конечно, мы приглашаем посетить город Мурманск и уже на месте изучить и рассмотреть русскую культуру. Большое спасибо за внимание.
Спасибо вам огромное, Елена Tereshchenko. One of our experts, Dr. Yelena Tereshchenko, she underlined that India and Russia, we share a deep history of culture and civilization, which goes back to many centuries. She was entrusted with the responsibility of writing units for the first course of the program in first year, Culture and Civilization, which she has written beautifully. I must appreciate her efforts. Спасибо вам огромное еще раз, Елена. Мы очень рады, что вы с нами сегодня. Спасибо огромное. Тату,
yeah. Thank you, Dr. Tereshchenko, for your lovely intervention. We could make out, you talked about civilization, culture, and also you mentioned some of the stalwarts of Russian literature. If I'm not wrong, you also talked about Dostoevsky. So we look forward to your contribution to our organization. And I am so happy to say that at School of Foreign Languages, we have such constant support from different quarters across the country and abroad. And this brings us to Dr. Arunim Bandyopadhyay, an outstanding scholar in Russian language and literature, who has been the chairperson of Center for Russian Studies in School of Languages and Culture, School of Languages and Culture Studies, JNU. He has been associated with IGNOU, School of Foreign Languages, since 2017, and he has played a significant and crucial role in development of Russian language programs in SOFL. Now, may I call upon you, sir, to say a few words.
Good morning, Honorable Vice Chancellor, the Indira Gandhi National Open University, Professor Nageshwar Rao, respected Professor Sumitra Kukreti, respected Professor Maluti Mathur, respected Yulia Araeva, respected Dr. Yelena Tereshchenko, dear Dr. Shivaji Bhaskar, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to congratulate the Indira Gandhi National Open University for starting MA program in Russian in ODL mode. The initiative has a far-reaching impact. It will not only train young professionals in Russian language, it will also help strengthening relations between two great countries. Friendship between India and Russia is time-tested. However, it is not enough to strengthen diplomatic relations between two states. It is equally important to strengthen relations between societies, between people. Language is the important tool which helps us understand each other's feelings and emotions. It also helps us understand the culture and tradition of a linguistic community, as language is not only means of communication, it is also means of thought. Language plays an important role in shaping our mind. Hence, art, culture, scientific achievements of any linguistic community and any society need a language. Therefore, learning a language gives us an opportunity to understand various aspects of a linguistic community and a society. Since India and Russia are both very important members of global community, a strong people-to-people relationship between Indian and Russian people is very important. And learning the language, literature, and culture of Russia is the most significant step towards this. This will also help give an opportunity for the learners to establish contacts with the Russian people. And Russia is not only rich in its tradition, culture, and scientific achievements, it is also rich and very rich in terms of its natural resources and has a lot of potential in the field of trade and commerce. Thus, learning Russian language would not only help the learners to get an in-depth knowledge about this beautiful and rich language of Pushkin, Lermontov, Tolstoy, Turgenev, Dostoevsky, Chekhov, Rasputin, Shukshin, and many other great minds, but it would also help the learners in exploring job opportunities in India and abroad. I'd like to mention here that IGNOU has designed this program based on the requirements of the learners. This program has been designed keeping in mind the norms and guidelines on credit weightage, modular approach, entry-exit options, and others. This program is skill-based, learning outcome-based, UGC net syllabus-based, and this program is interdisciplinary in nature. And it would definitely give the learners an edge in the job market. There are 12 courses on Russian language, literature, culture, and translation studies. Courses on Russian grammar would strengthen the knowledge of Russian, while the courses on Russian literature and culture and civilization of Russia would help the learners widen their knowledge about Russian society. The course on business Russian would help the learners in developing their communication skills. The courses on theories of translation and on translation of scientific and social science material would help the learners in getting an in-depth knowledge of this rich language, as a lot of texts on science, art, and culture exist in Russian. The course on Russian methodology and the course on project work would give the learners in strengthening their research ability. And the course titled Russia in Global Affairs would help the learners in developing their understanding of Russian political system and Russia's role in international politics. It is really commendable that IGNOU has taken such a great initiative. I'd like to thank IGNOU for that. And I would also like to specially thank Professor Malati Mathur for helping design this course. And would also like to congratulate Mr. Shivaji Bhaskar for the hard work that he had put into this. I wish IGNOU success, and I'm sure that this program will encourage a lot of people to learn Russian language, literature, and culture. Spasiba. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful intervention. In fact, your speech once again underlines the importance of national education policy, where it also says that the teaching of all languages will be enhanced through innovative and experiential methods, including through gamification and apps, by weaving in the cultural aspects of languages such as films, theaters, storytelling, poetry, music, and by drawing connections with various relevant subjects with real-life experiences. And later it also says India will be promoted as a global study destination, providing premium education at affordable costs, thereby helping to restore its role as a Vishwa Guru or the world leader. At IGNOU, we are in consonance with the education policy under the guidance of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Rao. we have initiated multiple programs, including E-Vidya Bharati and several other international programs. With this, may I humbly request Professor Rao to say a few words and deliver his presidential speech.
Good morning to all of you. Momentous occasion for the School of Foreign Languages and also for the IGNOU. Yulia Area, First Secretary, Russian Embassy. Dr. Elena Tereshiko, Head of the Department of Arts and Design, Arctic State University, Russia. Arunyam Bandyopadhyay, former Chairperson, Center for Russian Studies, JNU. My fellow colleagues and dear students. We have received the inputs from our distinguished guests, and they inspired us, especially the School of Foreign Languages, which is moving ahead at a faster pace. And this program, Master of Arts in Russian, is the brainchild of Shivaji Bhaskar, who all alone exerted a lot and kept the deadlines as was being decided by the school board and the academic council. My special compliments to Shivaji for going ahead, for undertaking such an adventurous initiative to start MA program in Russian language. Because when we look at any foreign language, people usually focus upon to start a certificate program. They do not think beyond that. And that is not being nourished later on, and sooner it dies down. But the School of Foreign Languages, they have took it as a great challenge. And they have made it a point that the languages for them, for which they are running right now the certificate and diploma programs, they all are to be converted into the postgraduate programs. They have done it in Arabic. Now they have done it in Russian. They're also planning to do it in French and also in German language. When we look at the national education policy, it mainly talks about that now the languages, they are the skill courses. Earlier, the emphasis was that these languages, they are to be called as the language courses, talking about the basics of those languages. Now, when we say it is skill, then we have to see that how these skill courses, they can strengthen our knowledge base, and how this knowledge and skill both can be integrated. National Council for Vocational Education and Training, it was being set up by the Government of India in the Ministry of Skilling recently. It is a national body, and it is trying to identify the language courses to see that the extent of skill component, if they are having, then that can also be recognized as the skill courses by the National Council for Vocational Education and Training. And School of Foreign Languages has taken the initiative to get themselves registered over there also. Gone are the days when students are satisfied to have only one small certificate program, and they can move to other countries. Now, the professionalism, it is on increase all over the globe. The basics of any discipline, that will not help you much unless you know something more about that. And talking to the people at the higher level, your credentials should also show that you are also a man who is in the field of education with a degree which can be recognized at the global level. And therefore, this particular initiative, for which I know that Professor Sumitra Kukreti, our Pro Vice Chancellor, since she joined, she thought about it and she made it a plan initially to have these 4 PG programs in foreign languages. And thereafter, Sunil Gupta, former director, he also took the great pains. And now ultimately, the Malti Mathur, she is having a golden hand, which program, any program which she touches, it becomes a PG program. So ultimately, her Midas touch has given you this particular program, MA in Russian also. We are really grateful and thankful to our distinguished guests who have really inspired us, who told us what is to be done. And especially when Arinam is with us from JNU, he has guided our faculty also to do the things in a much better way. And when we have listened to the first Secretary Russian Embassy in Hindi, that also motivated that how both the countries, they can work together, and how these languages, even MA Hindi or MA Russian, they are equals, and how they can interrelate to the requirements of both the countries. And time has come when we have to look into the global scenario. Even in our NEP also, one of the components of NEP is internationalization. And there we have to see that how this particular course can fit into that requirements. Even today, we know that the UGC has already gone for the online regulations. And the online regulations stipulate that we must have at least one batch pass out, and then we can go for the online program. And ultimately, our object is to have this MA Russian first batch passed out. Then we can even launch as an online program so that its reach may be global. It may reach to all corners of the globe, not only to Russia, even to other countries where the people would like to study Russia. And that too with ease and comfort through the teaching learning process of online, because online teaching learning process has become much more flexible and learner centric. It is going to reach to the learners at an speed, at a great pace also. And we see that it has become an affordable proposition to have these materials, have these videos reach to the learners to suit their requirements. Once again, I compliment the school and especially Shivaji Bhaskar for taking this initiative. Now he has to see that how the numbers, they will come to us so that it will have a global presence in the years to come. And for that, his hard work will definitely be a rewarding phenomenon in the years to come. Wishing you all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words. And we definitely get inspired with everything that you say. And we would like to say that from our end, we won't keep any stone unturned to take your instructions and suggestions forward. With this, I would now like to request Dr. Navneet Kumar, my colleague from Korean language, to offer the official vote of thanks. Navneet.
Thank you, Tato. A very good morning to one and all present here. Once a great man whispered, feeling thankful and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. Today, I take this opportunity to put all my gratitude into words. It is such an honor for me to get the opportunity to thank you all dignitaries. I'm honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. On behalf of the School of Foreign Languages, IGNOU, I extend a warm welcome to all people present here virtually. I would like to express my gratitude to all esteemed delegates of this historic event for this their presence and contribution in making this event a great success. First and foremost, I would like to extend my gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Shri Nageshwar Rao sir, for his presidential address and his continuous guidance and untiring efforts to take IGNOU to the peaks of excellence in the field of distance education. Thank you, sir, for inspiring and encouraging us with your words on this special day. I would also like to thank our PVC Professor Sumitra Kokrati ma'am for a special address. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing with us your words of wisdom. I would also like to express my gratitude to our PVCs, Professor Satyakam sir, Professor Uma Kanjilal ma'am, Professor Srikant Mohapatra sir, and Professor Manroop Singh Meena sir. I would also like to thank our beloved director, Professor Malti Mathur ma'am, for her constant help and guidance that radiate a source of energy within us. Thank you so much, ma'am. I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our speakers, Mrs. Yulia Arayeva, Dr. Elena Trenschenko, and Dr. Arunim Bandyopadhyay sir, who, despite their busy schedules, spread time to grace this occasion and enlighten us with their encouraging words. A wide round of applause and thanks to the backbone of this course, Dr. Shivaji Bhaskar sir, for his introductory remarks. I must mention my deep sense of gratitude to him for his excellent work in bringing this work to fruition. A special thanks to the course writers and editors of this course for their excellent guidance in shaping this course into its current state. I would also like to thank our respected directors, Director RSD Dr. Umesh Chandra Pandey sir, Director EMPC Dr. KD Prasad sir, Director COE Professor Madhu Prahar ma'am, and all the directors of regional centers for their constant help and guidance. I must not forget to thank the moderator, Mr. Tato, and all faculty members, deputy directors, assistant directors, and non-teaching staffs for their unflinching support and coordination, without whom this program would not have been possible. I also take this opportunity to propose a word of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this event. With these warm words and a kind message, we move to the end of today's launch program of MA Russian. Thank you. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
So with this, we are formally concluding this program. Dhanyavad.